The other device we're showing today is something called the IMP. It's a in-vehicle or in-boat communication system. This actually came from a troop transport made by a company called Force Protection. There were 6 guys in back. There was a driver, the commander in the passenger seat, and there was a gunner. And the vehicle had a 30mm cannon on top, and he had a TV screen, and he would run the gun from the TV screen. So this you can have 3 headsets plugged in. You can have 2 headsets and a radio. You can have 2 radios and a headset. It doesn't matter. This is a 100 MIP based Ethernet system.
So it's duplex.
So you can take one unit.
That's the control, and these are.
No, this isn't a control. This is a. Forget what it's called.
Interface box.
An interface box. Yeah, this is the interface box. This is a power supply.
Okay.
And another interface box. And as you can see, they're all daisy chained together. And it's a self-healing system. So if you lose this, everything else continues to work. So in this vehicle, we had one of these on the left side and back for 3 passengers, one on the right side and back for 3 passengers. We had one in the front for the driver and the commander.
And they're all tied together?
Yep, they're all daisy chained together.
Okay.
So the real strength of this system is with the controller, and this is the controller. So the controller has a unique switch button on it. You press, turn, press, press, turn, press. Now, how does that work? Here's the menu selection. The first time you press it, you always come to status. If you simply turn this one at a time, one click at a time, you scan through each of the top level menus.
And these are audible prompts?
Yes, audible prompts. It'll say status, it'll okay. Tell you what it is. If you stop...
Not Finnish or anything?
In English.
Okay.
If you stop on one of these and press it again and turn it, now you're going down that menu. And it talks to you.
What a cool switch.
So we put the control...
Can we steal you for a moment for client?
1 second.
Okay.
So we put the control in the user, with the user. The user's got full control. The advantage to this is the existing system, in-vehicle system, is up in front. Only the commander has it. It switches, knobs, nobody else can get to it. So for this vehicle, what we did was, you can set this system up with a PC. It actually pulls up a menu that looks very similar like this. And if you want to disable a function to a particular slot, you simply exit out and you can't have access to it. So in this application for this vehicle, what happened was the 6 guys in back could all talk among themselves, and they could talk to the commander. They could not talk to the driver, and they could not talk to the gunner. The gunner could talk to the driver and could talk to the captain, but couldn't talk to the guys in back. The driver could not talk to the gunner. He could hear him, and he could talk to the commander. The commander could talk to everybody. Okay. So you can configure this any way you want to, basically.
You can really screw up communications with this thing, I tell you.
So the nice thing is, once it's configured, you can change the configuration.
Is there only one control station?
No, one per user.
So
this user has one, this user has one, this user has one.
Oh, so that's extremely flexible.
Right. So if a user had one and he wanted to go out on radio alpha, he could. Yep. Each one of these is the same thing. So each user, each soldier, each Marine has his own controller. So he can go to, for instance, Alpha radio or Bravo radio or Charlie radio. So he can kind of pick the radio he wants to go out on, if he's allowed those functions.
Okay.
Now the other thing about the IMP system that's kind of interesting is because it's Ethernet port, I can plug in any IP-based appliance like a camera or like a Wi-Fi module. So imagine that you've got a camera on a lead vehicle and you're streaming video and the two following vehicles both have a Wi-Fi, they could see what the first vehicle's seeing. So if you have access to Wi-Fi, you can take that video and basically put it anywhere you want to put it.
That's just a hub.
It's a hub. You can create a wireless hub. So this is our mounted soldier solution. We also have a dismounted soldier solution, but we're not showing that at the show today.